Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 1108. Happy Tops Day. Happy Pitchers and Catchers Report Day. It is Wednesday. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, which my wife and I will be celebrating in about 2 hours at the vet's office. Unfortunately, kind of threw a little wrench in my day yesterday. Our little Biscuit not feeling well. So Biscuit, if you may remember, Biscuit she's got a heart condition. So she's on some new medication. I don't know if it's side effects from the medication. I don't know if it's the disease that's affecting her, but she was not feeling well. You can always tell we sometimes we think of dogs as just like, oh, there they are. We pet them and that's it. But they really they're smart creatures. And so we can always tell when Biscuit's not feeling well. She's very clean. She's she's a Havanese, and they call Havanese Velcro dogs because they're like attached to their humans. And when she's not feeling well, she's even more attached. So my wife came down. I was in the shipping room after the show yesterday, and she comes down and she's got Biscuit. And so she's like, Biscuit's really clingy, like so clingy, like she was like leaning against my wife's bathroom door, like waiting for her to come out. It's like, this is bizarre. Like usually she's not that clingy, and she like wouldn't leave my wife's side. So she had to go to work, comes down. So Biscuit has a bed in my shipping room because when there's workers here, when there's cleaners here, Biscuit doesn't like that. So she comes down, she hangs out where it's a little more quiet down here. So it's kind of like where I am, it would be like kind of like back where the cabinets are, is where her bed is in the other room. And so I'm like, my wife's like, well, maybe move her bed like closer to you. And I'm like, oh, she's fine. Like when she comes down, she'll be okay. So my wife leaves and Biscuit hangs out. I put her in the bed, and like Biscuit like comes up to me, like I'm at my computer. She comes up and she starts like pawing at me. So I pick her up, and it's like, wow, she is super clingy. So I moved her bed so she was next to me. She was okay. I thought, well, maybe, and she also did that. She was a little like this on what day? Today's what? Wednesday, Monday. She did that. So I took her out and she pooped and peed. But like all day, and then she would she would start shaking, like she was scared. Did that a couple times. So I like basically she was okay, like she was just hanging out with me until like lunchtime, and then I thought she was doing better. My case of tops came down. You saw her on the video if you watched yesterday's. I broke the first box here on my YouTube channel. She was hanging out, and then I started talking, and she's like, okay, I'm out of here. But then like all of a sudden I'm done, and I could hear her, and she came in from the other way. I don't know if she went into the other room and laid in her bed. I don't know. And then she was shaking, and so I hung out with her like the rest of the afternoon. So I only opened like 3 or 4 of the 6 boxes in the afternoon, and I was hanging out with her. My wife came home, and we had dinner, and then I finished. So I'm way behind where I wanted to be. My case is open. I stayed down here later than my bedtime just to get the first 100 singles listed in my eBay store. They are live. Check them out, 99centcards.com. Buy 7 or more, and you'll save 25% off at checkout. So cards 1 through 99, the singles are listed. None of the hits, with the exception of the biggest hit and the second biggest hit, are in my eBay store. We'll talk about the hits here in a second. So I failed to remember how much of a pain in the ass sorting Series 1 is, or flagship for that matter. Because I came down and I ripped the last 2 boxes. And then I start sorting, and I'm like, oh my God, this is because I sorted in hundreds, and then I sorted into tens, and then I sorted into the singles because it's otherwise. I mean, if you're sort of 300, like how, I don't know, is there a better way when you're sorting like a product like this, 350 cards? Is there a better way to sort than to break it down in hundreds, tens, and finally? Because I hate going through them so many times, but otherwise it's just a pain in the, it's like too much. I think it's like the diminishing returns. Like you could spread out, but then you're like walking across the room just to, okay, up, up, up. So I think this is probably the most efficient way to sort, flagship. So 1 through 99 in my eBay store. So I am with Biscuit's situation. We have a vet appointment at 9 this morning. So as soon as I wrap here, I'm going to try to get a batch. I think I'm going to go with the silver pack singles. I'm going to list those next here right after we finish this show. And then we'll go to the vet, and then I'll probably have to get some shipping done. Did quite a bit of catching up on shipping yesterday, so in preparation for this. So it's just it's one of those Monday and Tuesday, I'm ahead of shipping, and I'm cleaning and I'm organizing and I'm sorting, and it's like, and all of a sudden it's like I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming, but and all of a sudden it hits you in the face, like it's like a Mike Tyson punch to the face. Like, oh shit. So I did have some people reach out. If you've reached out about like requests with cards, I'm just gonna throw everything on eBay. It's like last night I'm like, I've got to pull this, and it's like it was too much. So I just sorted everything out, and I'm just putting it on eBay. So if you're interested, let me know, and I can kind of give you an idea when it will be listed. But right now, singles 1 through 99 are in my eBay store. The commons are 99 cents free shipping. I don't think there's a single. The Jason Dominguez, I'm going to have to drop the price on that. I didn't even look at the comps. I know Ellie De La Cruz is selling for about 10 to 15 right now. I didn't look at Dominguez, so I priced him at $10. So he's I haven't got to Ellie yet, but I don't know. I'll probably go to today's release day. So here's the thing, like the term race to the bottom annoys me, because in the term of like, the term doesn't bother me, but the term in relation to listing cards at release, like, oh, it's just a race to the bottom. Everybody's undercutting everybody. Well, the reason everybody's undercutting everybody is because the first few listings are like way overpriced. They shouldn't be. And some people are buying those at those inflated prices. It's not a race it's a race to the actual market, which if that's what the race to the bottom is, so be it. But that's not how I interpret the term. It's a race to make sales at the market price. So, I listed, one of the hits was not truly a hit, an advertised hit, I guess, but it was a rainbow foil, Ellie De La Cruz rainbow foil. So I did, when it comes to those types of cards, I do want to if it's a base rookie card, I can kind of, okay, $10. If it doesn't sell in the first 24 hours, I overpriced it. Ellie De La Cruz looks like everything was around $100. So that's what I priced it at, $100 or best offer. I haven't even taken an offer. I think I put offers on. I should. So if and I haven't received any offers. Now, it's only been on eBay for 9 hours, 10 hours. So I'll give it the rest of the day. Remember, if you've opened it, top series one of the last couple of days, there's going to be just an onslaught, because today's the release day. Today is when like shops are selling them, and if you ordered from other retail outlets, they're likely going to be delivered here today or tomorrow. A lot of them will be delivered today, even if you ordered from Tops. I know most people that ordered from Tops received them a little early. Mine came yesterday. Some people will have theirs today. So There's just going to be, keep that in mind. And that's kind of why when I'm listing singles, it's like, if I didn't buy a case, I probably would have looked closer at comps on even base, especially the rookies. Just as like, I don't want to sell, what rookie, somebody sent me an offer on 4 Brian Wu rookies, like right off the bat for $1 each. And, it's like, well, I should probably take, it's like, well, let's, it's only been 5 minutes. Like maybe this is selling for, I didn't look, but maybe this is like a $5 card. I don't think it is, but it could be. So, I don't want to take the time to look up, base prices. And because here's the fact of the matter. If a rookie card, just pick any rookie, if it's selling for $5 a day or two before release, don't get upset if you sell it for $2 because it's probably a 99-cent card, but next month it's probably going to be a 99-cent card. So take the wins. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day, happy Topps Day, happy Pitchers and Catchers Report Day. Not in that order. Valentine's Day is like last. My mother-in-law texted me yesterday, and because she wanted to know how Biscuit was doing, and she's like, "Are you and Amy going out for Valentine's Day?" And I'm like, "No, everything's overpriced. No, we're not going out. Everything's overpriced." I'm like, "I'll get some after we go to the vet. I'll pick up some flowers." That's Valentine's Day. What a shitty holiday. See, I'm a romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic. Shitty Valentine's Day. All those, even Mother's Day and Father's Day annoys me. And I know, we have to have a day, we celebrate our birthday. Shouldn't we celebrate our lives every day? But we celebrate them on our birthday. Mother's Day. Shouldn't we celebrate mothers every day? Shouldn't we celebrate fathers every day? Anyway, we won't get on that soapbox. Holidays. So Topps. My Topps are in piles everywhere. And I will show off. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw my biggest hit yesterday. It took me almost 100 cards before I pulled a Cub. Dansby Swanson was the first. It's actually the thumbnail today. That was my first Cubs card of 2024, Dansby Swanson, and it took almost 100 cards. It was in the 3rd pack before I pulled a Cub. So I'll show off my hits. I was going through it, and my hits were my autograph hits are underwhelming, but not as underwhelming as they could have been. That's not numbered. That's numbered. So actually, they're kind of shit. I mean, outside of my silver pack auto, which, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, it was an Ichiro autograph, red, numbered out of 5. So that was the big hit, and it came out of a silver pack. My autographs in the regular boxes, like a fart in church, man. They were not good. Not good at all. It really good. If I wouldn't have pulled, Topps here, you can make money. And I will make a profit on this box if I can get these cards listed. I will make a profit. And that's buying at the Topps price. Now, I mean, and that's not even taking into consideration Ichiro. That's going to almost pay for the entire case. But the rest of the stuff, just that, when I buy a case of something to rip and flip, I'm not banking on a red Ichiro autograph. I'm not looking for a banger like that. I'm looking to move, because I know even the commons will move at release. So don't count on hits to get you your profit. James wants to know, what did I list the Ichiro at? $9.99 or best offer. And I have 2 offers in. One I'll probably take. I'll just say it's higher than the number you typed in. So that's probably what I'm going to take. It's only been listed for 10 hours. So I'm going to let the day go by, and I'm going to, I think it's a 24-hour offer. So I'm going to let that burn for another few hours. And then I'll probably take that first offer unless somebody hits the buy it now on it. So yeah, I've had two offers. One, and I did put in a take the money and run. Absolutely, I did put in a auto decline on a minimum. So because I knew a card like that is going to attract a lot of attention, especially the night before release and release day. Those types of cards are going to, I'm going to be a dick and offer $20. So I put a minimum on it. So I think that's why I've only had two offers, because they're legit offers. And I put that minimum at a price where I was testing the market. I have a group chat that I'm in, and was kind of like, this is not my like red autos of Ichiro, not my wheelhouse. Okay. A base auto of Reed Detmers, that's my wheelhouse. So some of the guys that I'm in the group now, Cubs stuff, I actually did get it was a red letter day, because I got this in the mail. My Adon Sanchez rainbow is starting to come through. This is a red sapphire of Adon Sanchez. So I think I'm 9 away from the complete rainbow for that 2023 Bowman Chrome. I started another rainbow for the Cubs. I'll save that for another day. But I did it the right way. Instead of starting with base chrome and a refractor of Adon Sanchez, like, hey, I'm just going to try the rainbow. And here we are, 9 away. But it's the hardest 9. So I do have some, I think I have there's so many different reds now. There's shimmers and waves and all that. So I am missing a couple reds. But so yeah, the Ichiro red, not in my wheelhouse. So I posed the question in my group chat, like, hey, what would you guys put this at buy it now? One of the guys said like 500. Another guy said 1250. It's like, how about 1,000? And then, you do a little, you do the little price manipulation, like, how about 999? Because that sounds better than because 3 digits sounds better than 4 digits to a potential buyer. So $9.99 or best offer. I've received 2 offers, and one's a really good offer that I'm gonna accept. And it was the first offer. And many times when you have stuff like this, the first offer is the best offer. So, and I've learned that lesson many times over in business, not just in baseball cards, but in business in general. So Ichiro red auto, if you're in the market, it's in my eBay store, 99centcards.com. The Ichiro, not a 99-cent card, but many of the base commons are, which cards 1 through 99 are in the eBay store. Let's go to the chat. We'll tell you more about my hits. I'll show the autos and relics. Peter's in the house. Good morning. What's up, Peter? David, how's it going? Donald Davis, good morning to you. Boston Smoke is here. Good morning. Tracy, good morning. Last night was the last game of coaching high school basketball. 29 years of coaching, last 15 with our girls program. Hey, let's cheers, Tracy. Cheers to that. Congratulations on a great career. I just want to say this, and I'm in some of you will probably understand. Tracy certainly will understand. 29 seems like, 29 years. That's pretty good. Like, just think about that. That's 29 years of dealing with parents, of kids not playing enough. You should start this player. Why did you run this play? Let him shoot. Make him pass. 29 years of dealing with that. And there's certainly, I'm sure Tracy had, really good players and parents, and then there were probably some nightmare seasons for Coach. Did they call you Coach K? Coach K. Congratulations. That's awesome. And just having many friends in the coaching field, 29 years, lots of gray hair, I imagine. Philly Joe, good morning. Thank you for the prayers to Biscuit. That is likely why you saw her yesterday. She was doing better right before I came down here. She was doing better. But she did follow me down here. And then once I started talking, she's like, I think I'm out of here. But I think I don't know if she hung out in the rec room, but she must have been close by because as soon as I was done with the video, she reappeared. She came in from the other way. Like, oh, hey, what are you doing? Mikey, what's going on? He says, welcome to life with a dog. My husky always makes me take him out every 20 minutes when I start doing cards. Now, Biscuit's not like Biscuit's pretty, like, she's chill. Like, she is a couch people's dog. She is a couch dog. She doesn't bother me. She's afraid of piles. Like, we adopted a dog. And I'm sure there was an episode about this. Because I think Hobby Evolution was going on. Pierre. And Pierre was I don't know what kind of dog he was, but he was going to be a much larger dog than what we had requested from the adoption agency. And he was a puppy. And he was a bit much. So we had him for 36 hours. And the best thing happened was the foster home adopted him. So the foster family adopted him. And they were like, Pierre was very high energy. We are couch people, very low energy. We are, Biscuits are, we are Biscuits people. Biscuit is our type of dog. Pierre, not so much. The foster family, they had 3 kids that were, I think their oldest was just actually when we picked the dog Pierre up to adopt, to take him home. They were getting ready to take their oldest off to college. So they had a daughter in college, just going into college. I think a son and a daughter in high school. They had like a camper. They all their kids were in sports. Like they were very energetic, athletic people. My wife and I, not. We are couch people. Pierre was not a couch dog. Biscuit is a couch dog. So Pierre would have been the type of dog that would come down and F with me and be like, oh, you're playing with your cards again. That's what dog, that's what Pierre would have been. If Pierre would have come down and ooh, this is red and shiny. I'm going to scratch the Ichiro. Bink, what's going on? Good morning. Thank you, Tracy. Yes. Biscuit's like our little daughter. David, there's a sorting procedure I sometimes use. Sort by the last digit first. I think he adds on later. He does. He says, stack the cards again, 9 on bottom. Next round, sort by the middle number. Use 0 for single digit numbers. Interesting. I'll have to watch a video. I'll have to watch a YouTube video on that. Brian, what's up? He says, happy Valentine's Day. Cheers to those hunting yellow Wembies and to the Series 1 Rippers. I think somebody found one. I think somebody in the Hobby Evolution Facebook group had posted they found some packs at one of the dollar. It's the dollar? Is it General Dollar? Family Dollar? Dollar General that have those packs. And they pulled a Wemby. Yellow. Low Roller Scratcher with our crypto update. 51.5 on the Bitcoin. He says it's a great time to buy Dogecoin and altcoins. Happy Valentine's Day. Dan's in the house. Good morning. Where are we at? Brian says, when will it be in retail stores? And I think he's talking about Tops. Probably this week. I'm assuming it'll be in this week's when stores are stocked, whether it be Thursday or Friday, or maybe even today. When I was talking to the XL rep a couple of weeks ago, I hadn't talked to him in a while because I don't go hunt retail very often. So we were just talking and they have some new, I know for Target stores, they have kind of some new procedures. And I guess they have they have like a new company that's kind of heads up his like that area or whatever. But they will stock. So in the past, it was just the XL rep came and stocked. And then they transitioned to where if it's like a special release, this Target team, I think it's a third party company that does the stocking. Kind of like I think it's Anderson with Walmart, because MJ Holdings is the distributor, and then Anderson is like the stocking company that Walmart uses. So anyway, I think that's what Target, a similar company. And so it wouldn't surprise me if like Target is stocked today being release day. But I don't know. What do I know? James says, take it and run. It's flagship. There you go. You just got to rip and flip, baby. Let's see. Where are we at? Happy Ash Wednesday. Is today Ash Wednesday? I did not know that. Mark, good morning. Hope Biscuit feels better. I tell my girlfriend every day it's Valentine's Day. I think she buys. There you go. Mark knows how to work the system. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, sports card ripping teacher. Travis says, good morning. Describe your reaction when you pulled that Ichiro red auto and did it scare Biscuit? So this is a really good point because somebody messaged me and they're like, I would have loved to see your reaction. So let me show. Okay, so I have an empty silver pack. Let's just grab a couple random like Topps Heritage cards. So how were they? I think however Topps is packaging this product, I love the way they did it with the silver packs. So I think I'm trying to remember how it was like packaged. So I don't want to display it with the Ichiro. So we'll just use John Hancock as an example. So here's the pack. All right. So here's my silver pack. So this is how this was my reaction to pulling the Ichiro red auto of 5. So I open it up. And so this is how they've packaged it. They have this card on top. So you don't see like when you open, because you open from this way. So this is the card you get. So it's not like so it's actually, you can do the slow, like, ooh, oh my God, it's George Wall, it's Samuel Adams. Boom, let's go. Adams. So that's how they do it. But the back, you can see the back. Okay. So basically what happened is when I opened this, I see this and I just caught a glance of the back and I saw of 5. And I'm like, that's what I did. That's all I did. I didn't say boom. I didn't say let's go. I saw the of 5, but I didn't know it was Ichiro. I didn't know it was an autograph. I've got a scared, sick Biscuit on my couch right behind me, so I can't scream let's go. So I'm going through and it's like, okay, Sam Adams, John Hancock, Paul Revere, and then I see it's red. I knew it was of 5. It's red. I'm like, oh, it's Ichiro, and that's what I did. I didn't scream. I couldn't because I've got Biscuit freaking out on the couch already with me just sitting there. So that was my reaction. But I do like the way they package the silver packs. So, if you do catch a glimpse at the bottom card, it's just the back. And like me, I did catch the glimpse of the of 5. Let's see. Where are we at? Red Light 34. Good morning. He says, hit the like button. Low Roller says, take the money and run. Troy Barton. Good morning. Sports card ripping teacher. What's up? My son thought you had already sold the Vlad silver pack. No. So, I think that's coming up. That'll be next in my eBay store. The silver pack cards will be next. So cards again in my eBay store right now, cards 1 through 99. Most of them are at 99 cents free shipping. Some like Acuna, I think I listed at $2 or $2.50. Julio Rodriguez, I listed for $2.50. The Dominguez rookie, I listed for $10. I might drop that price. What else? I think Mike Trout's Aaron Judge is in here. So Judge, Trout, Acuna, those are a little premium, but many of them are 99 cents. Silver packs will come next. No, they will not be 99 cents. Silver packs will be next. And then after that, it's just kind of, I think I'll probably try to sort, because sorting is a bear. Get those up. I'll get the autographs and the relics, which I'll show off here in a second. Get those up as well. JG says, crazy that Ichiro auto is on a sticker. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not surprised just in how difficult it is, especially with retired players, how difficult it is to get their auto. Stickers are so much easier, and I am not a sticker hater. Would I prefer on card? Absolutely, but I mean, it's still a freaking awesome card. So yeah, it doesn't faze me. Big Scott says cheers. Tea Timer says cheers. Troy says, I coach my son's soccer team and some parents are the worst. Yes. Tracy says, yes, they did. Some great seasons and some rough ones. Family is happy. I will be home more. That's what matters. Absolutely. Chris Johnson, what's up? Thank you for accepting my offer on the 2024 Julios. I can't wait to get those in my hands. Meanwhile, I'm listing and shipping while you entertain us on a daily basis. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Victor, happy Wednesday. It's trash day here. My trash receptacle is out on the curb. I forgot about it until I took Biscuit out to go potty last night, and I heard a neighbor wheeling their trash can. I'm like, oh, shit. It's Tuesday night. Got to take the trash out. Good morning, Harlan. Kyle's in the house. Good morning. Sounds like I got a good case of Tops. I don't think so. I mean, obviously the Ichiro made it, but if it wasn't for the Ichiro, it would have been there's going to be, and I told some people, there's going to be some disappointing rips. If you only bought a box or two, the chances are it's going to be a rough rip. Because, I'm going through and it's oof, my autos outside of the Ichiro, it's a silver pack. But where we at? But overall, yeah, overall, even regardless of, like I mentioned earlier, even without the Ichiro auto, I would still make a profit ripping and flipping this case. As long as I can, get these up fast. I failed to remember how long it takes. I also failed to remember the tedious process of listing these, even though it's much faster uploading these to Car Dealer Pro, but even, Car Dealer Pro, these are not in the database. So you still have to manually type everything in, which is basically just the title, player name, and team. That's it. As far with the base cards, because that's the only fields that you need to put in. Everything else is auto-filled to my template. So, but it still takes time. 2024 Top Series 1, number 1, Ronald Acuna Atlanta Braves baseball card. Still takes some time. Zach and Porter, what's going on? Good morning. Flipping Sports Guy says retail stores stocking. That's funny. I'll be amazed if I see any product in our Walmarts. And that's just that's on your Walmarts. I have the funny thing is about locally here, we are very lucky in Madison, Wisconsin. We are very lucky with our retail because it's stocked to the gills, with the exception of a couple Walmarts. The local Walmart, the small mart, it's not a super center. They have a small card section. Every once in a while, you'll find gold there. But the last couple times I go in there just to get, envelopes or, shoelaces, I don't know whatever I go in there for. I'll look and it's oh, same stuff as last week. Yep, same stuff as 2 weeks ago. The huge Walmart that used to be the best card section in town is now the worst. It's even worse than my local small Walmart. And then the East Side Walmart's pretty good. All the Target stores are really good, but the Walmarts are really hit or miss here in Madison. James says Barnes and Noble had it yesterday, so there you go. If I think they're out now, so now it just all comes down as far as tops and retail. They're there. It's just, are they stocked? So whenever because most stores stock at a certain time or day. Our Targets is like clockwork, and our XL rep here locally, he's got like his schedule on Fridays, so he stocks every Friday. But he did say like on special events, so I'm sure release day, maybe they're putting it out today at Targets. I don't know. But I know our Walmarts typically stock on Thursday afternoon. So whenever your store stocks should be out there this week. Mikey says, I sort by the big names first, those then go back to do second tier names and so on. Sports card ripping teacher says, congratulations to Tracy. I love coaching. The only downfall is the occasional parent that has never volunteered their time but has lots of opinions. Yes. Let's see. Where are we at? Craig Compton, what's going on? Good morning. Let's see. Sports card ripping teacher says hi to Zach. Charlie's in the house. What's going on? By the way, tonight, over on the Dollar Box channel, I will be with Adam and Charlie, 8 p.m. Central tonight on the Dollar Box channel. Harlan says, if you have the right signed John Hancock, it can be working money. Keith, what's going on? I got your cards Monday. Box 6 started listing. Very happy. Thank you. Awesome. Glad to hear it. I have had, and I welcome any and all opinions on the boxes. Again, I want these when we do our sales. This is from, if you're not familiar, we did a live YouTube sale last Thursday. We're going to do another one next Thursday. Selling a lot of my bulk from quarter boxes. I just want to reemphasize, these are cherry picked. These are you're not going to find $20 cards in here. So I just reiterate that. They are cherry picked. I do curate them though. So I'm trying to, like, I'm not taking just random piles unless it's soccer and hockey, because I don't know shit about those two sports. Those might be shit. I don't know. But basketball, football, baseball, I'm trying to put good stuff in. We had some requests, so I think I'm going to fulfill those requests that will run next Thursday. Somebody asked for an all-color box. So it's probably not going to be like a full medium flat rate box, depending on what I buy this weekend. Maybe I stumble upon something this weekend and we can make that happen. But it may be 500 cards, but it's all color. So we'll start the bidding appropriately and go from there. Somebody wanted an all modern box, so we'll do an all modern. So it'll be within the last 3 years. I do want to warn, sometimes when there's specific instructions like this, the stuff may not be as good. Like if you want modern, there might be some like, and I'll try not to put like just random because I'm pulling these from quarter boxes. But just because it's a quarter, like sometimes a quarter box, guys will be pulling commons out of the quarter box and they're happy. Some people only want $10 cards out of the quarter box or $5 cards. So that's why I want to show you a sample so you don't get the box and be like, well, this is all crap. Like that's why we do it live on YouTube, so you can see what you're getting for the most part. Am I going to show all 1,500 cards? Absolutely not. But I want to show a sample of, okay, here's some of the stuff. Yeah, there's some 90s cards in here. There's some 80s cards in here, but it's Hall of Famers. It's superstars. You're not going to get Nelson Santovenia's 89 Topps card. So we'll do that next Thursday. I did buy, so I came across my box of random non-sport packs. So I do have enough non-sport, but it's not quite as diverse as the last box. So I'm going to try to make it more diverse with packs. And I was randomly in a Facebook group yesterday. Somebody was selling 10 unopened packs. There was some good, there's like a Star Wars, like an older Star Wars pack, some like good 80s non-sport packs. They're in kind of rough shape. They're not like, I don't know, can you grade pack? I guess you can grade packs, but they're not in good, they're in good condition. They're not in like excellent near mint condition. So, but hopefully I'll get those by next Thursday. I think the guy messaged me, said he's going to get them in the mail. So there'll be, let's see, I think there were like 10 or maybe even 15 packs. So there's going to be about 20 packs of non-sport. So there's some Marvel cards. There's decent stuff. So, but I do want to show you and I'll show you hey, there's 300 Panini Americana cards from 2013. We'll put I'm going to put these in here. Topps Heritage, Paul Revere, Sam Adams, Benjamin Franklin. We'll put those in there. So next Thursday night, YouTube Live, we'll do another bulk sale. If you have any requests, shoot me a message somewhere, whether it's email, Twitter, Facebook, or here. Let me know if you have any requests. Some I can fulfill, some I some I might not be able to fill. It just kind of depends. And if it's, and it might not be maybe next Thursday, I don't come up with enough color. Maybe we save that for another day. Zach and Porter says, screaming, "Let's go" is overplayed. Can something new come out, or can we revert back to overusing Austin Powers quotes to balance the world? See, that's just a comment of an old person, Zach. We are getting old when we start complaining about what the younger generation is, because what did we scream? What were popular phrases in the 90s? And I'm sure my parents were like, "Oh, can we stop saying that?" And now it's like the insurance commercial. It's not, what's that insurance commercial? Don't be like your parents. Tracy says, have to run some errands. Have a great Valentine's Day all. We'll watch the rest later. Low Roller Scratcher wants to know, how much is selling silver packs not open at all? I don't know. Check eBay. You check eBay. You know how to check eBay. You know how to look up my store, look up silver packs. Thank you, Red Light 34. JW says, pulled a purple Ellie out of 75 from the silver packs in a Cubs short print. I wasn't even looking for short prints in the silver. Are there short prints in the silver packs? And how do you tell? Before I list my silver pack cards, I should probably look into that, right? I did pull another color out of the silver packs. Oh, they're over there. I don't want to get them. It was a blue number to 150, but it wasn't anybody. I mean, actually, I think it was. Was it Mookie Betts, maybe? If I could find it real quick. I think it was towards the bottom here. It's not in this pile. Devers, Rafael Devers. So I pulled a blue of 150 out of a silver pack of Rafael Devers, non-auto. Good morning, AA cards. Let's see. Brian says, did you get any Nolan Ryans? I think there were, because he's in at least one insert. Yes, I know I got at least one Nolan Ryan. Thank you, Johnny M. Zach says he did, and he mentioned putting it aside for you. Yes, in the first video. Johnny M says, realistically, a $300 card. I have two offers that are higher than that. So it's listed on eBay at $1,000 at $999. The first offer that came in is really strong. What's this? Did eBay app change? Let's see. Have I got any offers since I went live this morning? It doesn't look like it. I've got two offers in on it though. Let me see. Yeah, two offers. Both are higher than 300. Let's see. Orlando, what's going on? Johnny M says, I'm interested in seeing if Adam lets you get a word in. LOL. Sports card ripping teacher says, how would you want the Delavan and Lake Geneva Walmart? Once in a while they have a few things, but it's been a while since I've seen them stocked. Yeah, some are like that. Some stores, and it's, I think it's a store by store basis. I think Walmart is, since they changed over to their new, MJ Holdings is no longer stocking. This happened, I don't know, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, whenever it was. But since that change occurred, I've heard more and more Walmarts suck. And I've seen it with my own eyes here locally where, the one Walmart was like the best Walmart for cards. And now it's the worst. Brian, thank you, sir. Did you happen to notice any beer ads? No, I did not. I was I was going through these so fast, and I am going through these so fast. I was looking at names and teams, and that's about it. Team Kansas card, what's going on? Good morning. Will you ever do dollar boxes? Maybe. That 70s card show says this show always has the same guests. I do know the reference. I do know that reference. Otherwise, I would have been like, what the hell are you talking about? I think somebody had complained about Hobby Think Tank, where they don't have guests. they have a rotating panel that's 4 people on Hobby Think Tank, and they have 2 on each program, and they rotate. And somebody complained that they always have the same guests. Funny. Good morning, Flawed Thinker. What's up? Johnny M says, fuck you is still my most used phrase. Tommy's Corner Card Store. What's up? Congrats on the Ichiro hit. For all you do in the hobby, you deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if I deserve it, but I appreciate the sentiment. JW says, short print in my jumbo box. It's just a picture on the card with nothing else. Oh, yes. Somebody had mentioned that, I think, in the chat yesterday when I was doing, I did not pull any of those. No borders or team names or anything else. Very cool. Very cool. I did not pull any of those. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Brian says, didn't see the video of your case rip. I only did video of one box. I did the first box. And it took like 40 minutes to open. Like, I mean, I failed to realize how long it takes to rip and sort flagship, man. I mean, it takes it's like 9:30 and I'm finally getting the first 100 cards listed on eBay. It's like, and I still have all the inserts and cards 100 through 350. So I was just like, because I had a few people like request Nolan Ryan, different players, teams, and it just got it got too much. So everything's just going to go in my eBay store. I do know Nolan Ryan. That's going to be an easy one. And there's a couple others like players, but otherwise I just got to put everything in my eBay store because it'll take me too long to pull things. Congrats. We got to that. Let's see. Sports card ripping teacher says we had all the good phrases, so kids are running out of stuff to say. I pity the fools. Max says Walmart here sucks for cards now. Gets stocked, but employees take shit right away or call friends to come get the better stuff. And that's always happened. Haven't seen a box of Optic, Prism, or football in 3 years. Yeah. There was I was at a card show, and this was before the pandemic. I was at a card show and I overheard a guy talking about he pays employees to like get I don't know if he pays employees to like set boxes aside for him or just alert him, but he pays them. And that's that's something that's been happening not just in the card space. Like I think it was on Hobby Evolution. We were talking about this back in the day. Somebody said, yeah, I used to pay a guy to set aside Hot Wheels back when Hot Wheels were a big thing. So, and I'm sure it happens with gaming consoles and toys and all kinds of stuff. Joe Caprino, what's up? Pulled 2 home field advantages, one Andrew McCutcheon and one legendary Mike Schmidt. I pulled 1 home field advantage in my box. Randy Arozarena was the home field advantage I pulled. John says, sorting takes a minute or so. I just started sorting 1990 Fleer football. I'm 34 years behind, obviously. My condolences for sorting 1990 Fleer football. Sports card ripping teacher says it should have said, how would you rate those Walmarts? I've let down my profession. I'm so embarrassed. How would I rate them? I've been to Delavan in Lake Geneva, but I've never been to the Walmarts there. Let's see. Be mindful of the 1990 Fleer football. Do they have dots or no dots? Michael says, last year I sold the Trout HTA well below what everyone was asking, and it paid off because then the market was flooded. I took $350. They were $200 or less by the weekend. First offer is often the best. Absolutely. So that's And that's what I love about the timer on eBay offers. Like I've got 24 hours to accept or counter or decline this offer. So it really works for the seller. So it's like I can fish for other offers. Like it's just there. If another offer comes in higher, maybe one does, maybe one doesn't. But I can sit back on this one. It also helps. I can leverage that offer, and I've got a lower offer, and I can counter that one to $50 higher than the other offer. And if they decline or whatever time stick, I'll just take this offer. But maybe they accept it, maybe not. Maybe they counter back, and now I'm sitting on this offer. So I like the leverage situation that eBay now allows us with, timing and offers. John says it's that's the wrong one. John says it's strange to pay people to put aside product that is readily available, but it's in these circumstances, it's not readily available because other people will grab it. Maybe even more strange to gripe about your local Walmart not having product. It's not really strange because like Prism football is like a hot commodity, and especially in times where, going back a couple of years when a $20 box was selling for $100, you get people coming in. If you don't pay somebody to get those boxes, somebody else is going to come in and get those boxes, and you're out. So it makes perfect sense. Are people paying people to set aside Topps Fire or Bowman Platinum? No, but they are Prism football and Prism basketball. And if you want cards, like I don't find, like if you gripe about not having cards in Walmart, like I don't understand why that would be strange. Like if you want access to cards, like if you want to buy cards and you don't have a local card shop and you don't want to order online, like there's a premium for going and buying cards and having them in hand instead of just going on the internet and, I'm going to get this in 3 days. So I'm going to completely disagree with your takes. And I think Max says weird take. It is a weird take, John. Where is it readily available for an impulse purchase for me? Absolutely. I want it when I go into Walmart for milk. Absolutely. Absolutely. Unicorn Cupcake says, I did merchandising at Walmart about 15 years ago in early morning hours. Basically, at least then, you can just go in through the doors into the back area that runs along the back and sides of the store. John says there is plenty of everything. What was the last off-the-shelf product post-pandemic that was in short supply? Well, and post-pandemic, I mean, it's still hard to find Prism football and Prism basketball. Like go to your local Walmart or Target and try to find Prism football. You probably won't be able to. Does that mean it's in short supply? No, but it's in short supply if you want to run down to your local Walmart and buy some. Every show I've been to has so much unopened current product at marked up prices. If you've been to a show and there's a retail box of Prism, guess what? It's not, I think retail is now $35. I bet at minimum, and I've seen them at shows here, $60. It's readily available at a marked up price, almost twice the retail value. Is it readily available? Yeah, if you want to pay above market. Unicorn Cupcake says the back is just pallets of products from different merchandisers. Find the product you want, bring it out, and buy what you want. No one ever asked who I was. And you've heard that, and I think that's illegal. I think somebody like, and this was probably during the pandemic, like did that. They might have been stealing the product. I don't know, but I don't know. Like there were some people that got in trouble for doing that. So I would not advise. I would not advise. Let's see. Max says, well, yeah, if you want to pay double the MSRP, I don't have a shop within an hour and a half. There you go. Not everyone lives in Philadelphia, where there's a Walmart on every corner. Flawed Thinker says, sold 7 cards on Discord yesterday since we had a snow day. Made about $400 in profit. Now, if I could only convince my wife this was sustainable and I could do it full time. There you go. Max says, like I said, I haven't seen those products in 3 years. So wherever your COVID cutoff is, I haven't seen anything since then. John says, if it's available to everyone everywhere, then we're back in 1994. Is that what everyone wants? For Topps, yes. For Topps Series 1, yes, I do want production runs for Topps flagship because everybody complains. Okay, everybody, I'm painting with a broad brush. But we often hear we need a product that's cheap and for the kids. Topps flagship, we already have it. There you go. Maybe don't get super fancy with it. That's for Topps to decide. But Topps is, in terms of cards, Topps is an affordable product. I'm sorry it's not 30 years ago prices, but times change and prices go up. We've got this thing called inflation and everything. We're not going to get packs for 50 cents anymore. Times change. Max says Mantle rookies are readily. Yeah, it's a good point. Like, you could go online, you can find Mantle rookies in 52 Topps mantles. Let's see there, but when they're sold out, let's see if we can order Prism Football online. So John is the okay, John. John, when was the last time you went into Walmart and bought a box of cards? When was the last time you went into Walmart or your local card shop and bought a box or a pack of cards? I'm just curious on what your answer is. Hey, guess what? 2023 Prism. In stock online. Okay, Walmart does have Prism Football. I didn't think they would, but they do. But it does suck, like, if you don't, like, I won't order Prism Football online. But if I was in the store, like now, I wouldn't even buy it in the store now because it's football season's over. I don't have the itch to rip anymore. Top Series 1, like, I'm not going to buy a retail box online, but if I went into Walmart today to get shoelaces, I don't know why I'm using shoelaces as an example, but if I went in to buy shoelaces and I saw, like, oh, I'll buy a couple of retail blasters, but I'm not going to go online and buy it. Like, it's why they put candy bars and National Enquirer next to the cash register. It's all impulse for me. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. We're going to let Max and John fight it out into the John says, I stopped buying last year because it's an immediate loss. Well, there you go. Let's see. We'll just let Max and John fight it out in the chat. Let's talk more Topps, and let me show you the hits. I don't know if they're really hits, though. So my autos, I had a case of jumbo boxes, and you get one auto and two relics in each box. So I pulled a Reed Detmers Baseball Stars autograph. I need to get these listed now because they're going to sell at a premium today. This card in 6 months is going to be a $3 card. ND Rodriguez Baseball Stars auto. That's a rookie, so that might be in 6 months worth $5. It was an ND Rodriguez. This is numbered out of 199, the 89 Topps auto. That was probably the best auto non-silver pack that I pulled. Dominic Canzone, I don't know, however you pronounce it. Jordan Adams. I think he's decent, right? I don't know. Jordan Adams and Isaiah Campbell. Those were the autos. So, yeah, I pulled an Ichiro red auto out of the silver pack, but these were my box autos. So just fair warning. It's not all unicorns and rainbows. And then relics. Well, we all know relics are kind of garbage anyway. In 6 months, these will be dollar box cards. This is an Aaron Judge. Oh, this is actually numbered. It's the commemorative stadium medallion. This is numbered out of 299, Aaron Judge. So I'll be putting these on eBay. Francisco Lindor. It's got a little pinstripe there. So it's not quite a napkin relic. Here's a piece of a bat or something. Randy Arozarena. These were the relics. Here's Blake Snell, City Connect. Or did I say Blake Snell? Christian Yelich. I don't know why I said Blake Snell. Christian Yelich. And then we got Mike Yastrzemski. Napkin. Just a white patch. Another white patch. This is numbered Alex Bregman. Numbered out of 199. That's just a white patch too. This is kind of cool because it's a light blue patch. Unfortunately, it's a Cardinal. Lars Nootbaar, which is a great, fun name to say. I like the color, though. Freddie Freeman. Hey, Freddie Freeman. And that's a gray swatch. Another bat swatch. Ooh, this is a gold, numbered out of 50. Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton. We got a Mookie Betts, white patch, and Christian Yelich. So those were the relics. So those were the hits. Those were the hits. I did, like we've mentioned, the Ichiro red auto out of the silver pack, a Rafael Devers blue silver pack, non-auto, and an Ellie De La Cruz rainbow foil. Those were some of the bigger hits. Where are we at? Unicorn Cupcake says the 89 cards look so crowded. This looks okay. I think the Isaiah Campbell looks okay. I mean, there is quite, yeah, I guess I can see where you're coming from because it's got the rookie logo, it's got the Topps logo, it's got the 35th anniversary. Yeah, there is a lot going on. Now that you mention it, yeah, there is quite a bit going on there. Porter's in the house. He says, I'm going to look for hangers in a bit. Barnes & Noble is my best bet. Target, then Walmart, God forbid. Flawed Thinker says, I haven't opened any Series 1, but are they counting the commemorative patch as the relic hit in the box? If so, that's a sham. They are, which I'm okay with. I mean, it's the relics are shit. I mean, like, it doesn't matter if they say game used memorabilia. Like this Yelich says game used memorabilia, but on the back it says the memorabilia contained on this card is not from any specific game, event, or season, which means nothing to me. So that means it's a dollar card, just like the commemorative. So I'm okay. Like I'm okay with the commemorative medallion. If I would probably be a little ticked off. No, I wouldn't be ticked off. It just is what it is. I don't care. Like this is a commemorative fake card anyway. Also, so the relics. I mean, if it replaced like an actual game used, like if the relics were actually game used, it says game used, but the back of the card says no, it might not be game used. So I don't think so. I'm okay with it. And mine was Aaron Judge and numbered, so it's the Aaron Judge is probably worth more than all of the other relics combined. Newt Max says, just tried to buy the blasters, unable to ship to me. Thanks for the help. Really? Mine says, I don't know why it says delivery to Schofield. Let's see. Let's see if I can add to cart. Add to cart. And it's actually cheaper in store. It's cheaper online than in store. There's a $5 savings for some. $29.99. I paid $35 because I did buy some Prism football blasters that I ripped at the Cubs convention, and I think I paid $35 a blaster. Victor says, any of the rookies with that first card logo above the team logo? Oh, I think those are short prints, aren't they? I don't know. I don't think so. I should probably look, though. I don't know if they would be. So I assumed, as I was ripping all of this, I assumed any short print variation would be in the middle because these were jumbos. Like there's 4 or 5 inserts, and what the hits are in the middle of the pack. I just assumed those are the hits. The rest are just base. And so I didn't see. I doubt I pulled any. But I'll keep an eye on it just in case. Flawed Thinker says, bring back early 2000s Upper Deck game used. Amen, man. Those were great. And especially the cards that had pieces of a basketball court floor. Yeah, those Upper Deck game used patches go for, I mean, not like crazy money, but significantly more than a white swatch jersey card that'll sit in a dollar box. Johnny M says, I hate fake patches and sticker autos. I don't hate either of them. I prefer on-card autos, but I don't hate sticker. Like, I'll buy a sticker auto. And often the fake patches look like, so this is like the relic. So that's the relic. And then this, where's it at? This is like this. I mean, like, this doesn't compare. Like, what do you like better? Like, just from a look standpoint, that commemorative relic looks so much better than the swatch of whatever fake jersey. Let's see. John says maybe they don't ship to halfway houses. Unicorn Cupcake laughs. Porter says, I think the first card designation was just a prototype. Was it a prototype or a short print? I don't know. Max says, good one, John. It's good for you that they ship to nursing homes so you can get a flagship blaster with your adult diapers. Take that, John. Take that. John and Max. Fight. So that's what I had for today. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Johnny doesn't like fake diamonds. Neither does my wife. Hit up my eBay store, 99centcards.com. Silver packs coming up next in my eBay store, 99centcards.com. Buy 7 or more at regular price and you'll save 25% off at checkout. Today is Wednesday. Tonight, catch me on the Dollar Box channel with Adam and Charlie, 8 p.m. Central. Let's see. Rest of the week, normal time. Saturday, we will go live. Sunday, no show, no Hobby Evolution on Sunday. You can catch me in Janesville, Wisconsin at the Janesville Card Show. I'll be set up. I'll have dime boxes on Sunday and dollar boxes. So come see me in Janesville on Sunday. So hit the live button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you tomorrow.